As we get ready now, we're going to let our distance runners back onto the track here. Division 4 girls, 800 meters. Ashari Hobbs of St. Margaret's Academy. She is your top seed there, third in 2024 and third in 2023. Obviously eyeing a much higher finish here. She's got 2:17.06. Tessa McCormick of Viewpoint, Gold Coast League champ. Caitlin Vanderbilt of Marlboro. She was your runner-up in the 1,600 meters earlier. Julia Moyo of Immaculate Heart. Camilla Anderson of St. Joseph's, Crystal Ramirez of Nordhoff, Akia Mays of Pacifica Christian, Viviana Delgado of Paraclete, and Kate Burns of St. Lucy's.
14? Yeah. Okay. And they take 2 alternates, so she's straight. She is. I just need her to not go to sleep at that 200 mark. Her start is great, but she fell asleep at 200. So we got to get her to, from that 2 to 3. Hell yeah. And bark loud.
So right to the front there, a young lady, a junior from St. Joseph's. That's Camilla Anderson. She was second in the Del Rey League. Only 2:35 a year ago. She's now bust out at 2:22. She's your early leader and taking our girls through that first 200 meters. And she's going to be just right there at 32.6 exactly. That's Hobbs in the all blue of St. Mary's Academy on the outside shoulder. Yeah, it looks like Viewpoint's Tessa McCormick, the 10th grader. She was only 2:30 last year as a 9th grader, already down to 2:19. So right now your early leaders, Anderson, McCormick, and Hobbs. And here we go, Miss Hobbs of St. Margaret's Academy, 2:17. She's the only girl to go under 2:19. She was your Del May League champ and trying to go into the lead. But right now, early, that's still Anderson of St. Joseph. And check that, that's McCormick of Viewpoint. Hobbs took us through at 67. And that's Mays of Pacifica Christian, the senior. She was your San Joaquin League champ. She's gone 2:23. And Hobbs, Ashari Hobbs, a junior, as we said, she was third the last 2 years. But Tessa McCormick of Viewpoint not letting her go just yet with 50 meters to go. Moya of Immaculate Heart in third, but now Vanderbilt of Marlboro trying to close, but it's Mays and McCormick and Hobbs. Hobbs and McCormick. And Ashari Hobbs, 2:18.07. McCormick, 2:18.14, a lifetime best. Vanderbilt with a huge rush, 2:20.33 in third. Moya of Immaculate Heart, 2:21.13. But Ashari Hobbs, she earned bronze the last 2 years. She's going to walk away with a gold here in 2025 with the victory in Division 4, 2:18.07.
On the award stand, we have our girls 100-meter runners, award winners in Division 3. In 6th place, Esteline Cheralabitis from Corona del Mar. In 5th place, Devin Sproles from Oaks Christian. In 5th place, Kyra Terry from Oaks Christian. In 3rd place, Olivia Kirk from Calabasas. 2nd place, Malia Rainey from Calabasas, and your winner, Marley Scoggins from Calabasas, time of 11.59.
And here we go with the Division 3 action-packed here. Elise Packard, your top seed, and out well. She is currently number 2 in California. She's got 2:07, the Trinity League champ, already taken out. That's Isabella Rabluski, the 10th grader of Yorba Linda, now going in for the merge. Elbows of J. Serra, Holly of J. Serra, Isa Terrell. Yeah, she is. And from Monrovia, she's gone 2:13. Robluski's gone 2:10. She was a state meet qualifier a year ago. And this year, Packard only focusing on the 800. She was the two-time divisional champ in the 1600 meters the past 2 seasons. Naparella of Oaks Christian, Stredback of J. Serra, Zuba of Santa Margarita, and Brent Garcia making it back for the 4th year in a row representing J. Serra. But Packard, she's not waiting around for anybody. 61. And Wroblewski taking that pace group through at 63.
Hey, Chase, good job, bro.
And Elise Packard, this is what she's done. The very talented senior out of J. Serra. J. Serra, of course, looking for huge team points here. That's Wroblewski, Elbaz, Hawley, Terrell, and 135 with 200 to go. And Elise Packard, J. Serra High School, one of the more decorated resumes of anybody in the field here this afternoon, and trying to bring home her first championship in the 800 meters. Wroblewski, Terrell finishing strong along with Elbaz and Hawley and Stredback, but it's all the Annalise Packard show here in the 800 meters, Division 3, and she'll bring home the title just a tad under 210. And Elbaz with a nice finish at the end. She sneaks into 2nd place there, giving J. Serra at least 18 points up top. And Hawley now also taking 3rd there with Terrell and Wroblewski, everybody under 215 there in that Division 3 final. Annalise Packard, your champion, 209.82.
On the award stand, we have our 100-meter competitors in Division 4. These are your award winners. In 6th place, Adam Pernazar from Sage Hill. In 5th place, Eric He from Viewpoint. In 4th place, Lawson Griggs Andrews from Serra. In 3rd place, Kenneth Peavy from St. Pius. In 2nd place, Hendrix Hart from Sierra Canyon. And your winner, Damari Discern from Bishop Alamany, time at 10.42.
Let's go, dude!
All right, let's turn our attention back to the track here. Division 2, 800 meters. We've already had one sub 210. This field loaded. Gracie Smith, the 9th grader, 208 on her resume, number 3 in California. Annie Iverson of Dana Hills, number 9 in California. Sophia Grant of Newbury Park. Kenna Bradley of Westlake. Audrey Heath, she's your leader right there early on from Capistrano Valley. Natalie Cottrell of Hart. Keaton Robar, our defending champ. She was 3rd at the California State Meet a year ago for Newport Harbor. Bravo of Redlands East Valley and Williams of El Toro rounded out a great field. But Heath and Iverson and Grant, we saw them already on this stage in the 1600 meters. They're back here in the 8. Grace Smith of Claremont, the 9th grader, top seed into the field. She's currently running 4th with Keaton Robar there in 5th. So 65, a little more conservative than what we saw in that previous section. Audrey Heath coming back fresh from that 1600 meters. And that's Grant. But now here comes Grace Smith. This is what we saw her do at the Arcadia Invitational when she dropped that 205.55. Grace Smith now moving into 1st place, but Keaton Robar taking the nod there. Robar, the veteran of the group and the state meet finalist from a year ago. Yeah, and Kenna Bradley of Westlake now starting to make the move. She goes along with Robar. Grace Smith, the 9th grader out of Claremont, 208.55, number 3 in the state, California. And Kenna Bradley with a huge rush from the backside. She moves from 4th up to 2nd. The junior out of Westlake. Checked out the senior, but Gracie Smith, negative split perhaps. This is exactly what we saw. Carbon copy of Arcadia, and 209 for the victory. Bradley, Heath, Robar, Grant. Smith 209.91, Bradley 213.41, Heath 213.83. That's another second off her lifetime best. Robar 214.46, and Grant 214.68. Iverson 215.75. But your winner, the 9th grader from Claremont, 209.91, Gracie Smith. And we'll let our girls Division 1. We've got 7 girls all ranked the top 20 in the Southern Section here in this race. That is Serra Lewis Williams of Wilson with the headband and the all white of Long Beach Wilson, looking for the team title here. That's Riley Jones, her teammate. And on the inside now, that's Zamara Lewis of Lacerda. She's gone 2:14. And then Braelyn Combe, she was your 1,600 meter champ earlier. And Gabriella Loza really putting it together here this junior year from Hemet. She's in the red over black for the Bulldogs. And Asia Azra Gersik of Northwood also in that group of 6. Lewis Williams, she was 7th here a year ago as a 9th grader. She's your Moore League champ. And of course, it'll be a big part of that 4x800 relay we'll see next week at the Southern Section Masters meet. But Braelyn Combe, she is your defending champ. And much like she did in that 1,600 meters, kind of sitting back, bidding her time and trying to make her move. But Lewis Williams trying to string this one out. And that was 65. The talent here assembled. We could see negative splits here. Wilson looking for big points right now with 300 to go. And Gersik of Portola now moving into 4th. But here goes Braelyn Combe on cue, making her move. Lewis Williams, though, let's see if she can cover it with less than 200 to go. Lewis Williams, the sophomore from Wilson. Combe, the junior from Santiago and defending champ. Riley Jones of Wilson. But here comes Gersik, the 9th grader out of Portola High School. Gersik usually likes to lead from the front, but right now today she took it from the behind and out. And Combe now bringing this one home. And that'll be 2 for 2, 2nd year in a row. She will be your Division 1 champion in the 800 211. Combe 211.72, Lewis Williams 212.39, Gersik, Portola 212.84, Jones from Wilson 230.14, and Lewis Lacerda 214.45.
On the award stand, we have our